Wonderful to be here this afternoon. We're going to be talking about the film, The Story of Sam King. And I'm Joyce Fraser from the Black Heroes Foundation. I'm very pleased to have meeting with me today is Pastor Michael King, the son of Sam King. And we're just going to be talking around one question, a simple question. And the question is, why? Why? And so if I take that first of all, from the bigger picture, the Black Heroes Foundation, we are all about telling stories, telling the stories of our heroes. And Sam King was a very important person in the history of Britain. And it's really important that our children know these stories and they know their history. It's also important that the elders are acknowledged for the contribution they've put together for society, and also that we celebrate them. And the third reason is a personal one, because I met Sam King as a child, because he was actually my father's cousin. And I can remember going to Southwark Town Hall when he was made a mayor, and my dad introducing me to him and saying he's a very important person. And me looking up at him because he was very tall and just being amazed. Anyway, so I'm very pleased to have Sam's son with us this afternoon. So, Pastor Michael, would you like to talk about why? Why did we need to make this film, The Story of Sam King?
Cousin Joyce, that's an excellent question. And you've mentioned the educational aspect, and you mentioned the benefits to our youth and the acknowledgement of our elders, but it's also a benefit to the indigenous population of Britain. I always remember an African proverb: until the lions have their own historians, tales of hunting will always glorify the hunter. And it sticks with me in terms of true history. Now, my father's history is an amazing one in that, as you said, he was a mayor of Southwark. He was the first black mayor of Southwark. So the why now goes really into, this is our history and our youth need to know. This is our history and we need to know, our age group. This is our history and it's so positive. The indigenous general population of the UK need to know their historical truths. Then they look at things like Black Lives Matter in a very different perspective, far more positively than some sections of our society are looking at the moment. And it's not only looking positive, there's far more positive actions when we understand the contributions of people like my father, Sam King, to this country and put it in the correct context. Then the other why is the education of our young coming up. If you know who you are, where you're from, the contribution you've made, you have a kind of stomach in, chest out, stand tall, straight back, self-pride, self-acknowledgement in how you then approach life. And our young people aren't told the fullness of the history that goes especially with people of colour and especially with people of Caribbean descent. And it needs to be told because it's such a proud and wonderful history, such a great contributory history. There's a massive why. That why needs to be told to all generations, and that we step up and take our rightful place with pride.
Excellent, thank you very much. So really looking forward to seeing the film now, The Story of Sam King, where you will be starring. So thank you very much, Pastor Mike.
My pleasure, and thank you for giving us the platform, and keep up the good work.